Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Sims, and today I'm going to examine and present the findings that I have about the communication department. And we're just going to get right into things. I'm going to first talk to you guys about an interview that I did with my persuasive communications teacher. Her name is Pat Fultz, and it was about 9 questions I asked her, and these are the responses I got. First question stated, "What are your job duties?" She said, "I teach in the communication department, persuasive communication class, and the theater department, a script analysis and theater history class, as an adjunct, and I work as a director at the Youngstown Playhouse." Second, "What are the rewards of your job?" "I love teaching, and I love working with college students, helping them develop their curiosity and critical thinking skills." The third, "What is the mission of your job?" "To empower the next generation of leaders with critical thinking skills." Fourth, "What do you enjoy most about working in the department?" She said, "The students." Fifth, "What's the best communication class you've ever taught?" "I love teaching gender communication and public speaking and debate." "Do you have a personal connection with this subject?" She said, "I am a political junkie and a persuasion junkie, so that's the best." I asked her, "What does the department have? Does the department have a positive or negative environment?" She said, "A positive environment." "Would you agree that students get a lot of personal attention?" She said, "Yes." "And do you think the teachers are fully engaged into what they are teaching students?" She said she would agree. Some more research that I got. I looked at the logo, mission, vision, and about us statements. It was very, very vital to my research and the presentation because um, the logo is pretty simple. The logo, it's just in words, and it states College of Creative Arts and Communication. The mission statement states the faculty of the Department of Communication share YSU's mission to maintain high standards in teaching, research, and service. And that's what you want for any type of organization, no matter what organization you look at. The vision statement stated the college seeks to be a distinguished center nationally recognized for education in the fine and performing arts. And
Excuse me, Microsoft Word needs your attention.
The about us statement basically, I was just I'll give you a quick read. The College of Creative Arts and Communication serves as a cultural center for the YSU campus and the Mahoning Valley. Each year, the college hosts over 400 events, including dozens of art exhibits, 8 major theatrical productions, and more than 100 musical events. Academic programs combine and practical offerings, giving students the opportunity to argument traditional classroom activities with internship and laboratory experiences. It's housed in Bliss Hall. The college is comprised of the Office of the Dean and 4 academic departments: the Department of Art, the Department of Communication, the Dana School of Music, and the Department of Theater and Dance. The 2 auxiliary units include the McDough Museum of Art and Donald P. Pepino Performing Arts Center. Those 4 things are very, very vital because it just tells you everything that the department offers. It shows you where they're heading, what they want for their students, what they expect from their teachers, and everything in that nature. Another cool thing that I found that the communication department they have a Facebook page and a Twitter page. It's very, very vital also because in organizations now, well, just in society in general, especially our age group, as far as being a college student, our lives are on social media. I don't know I don't know anyone that doesn't have a social media. So that's a very good way to connect with their students. If you want to, you can follow the communication department on Facebook at Youngstown State University College of Creative Arts and Communication. Well, like them. And you can follow them on Twitter at YSUCCAC. At YSUCCAC. Another thing that I found was 4 tools. The first tool was Tell Me a Story. It's a simple way of cultural investigation is to ask organizational members to tell you a story. Just like I asked my my communication teacher. I asked her to tell me a story about the organization, positive or negative, just to give me a feel of to what the communication department is all about. The archive analysis, data that's collected about the organization's culture through publicity and available sources. You can find those available sources on. You can find those stats and data on the Facebook, Twitter, the actual the communications website through the YSU portal. So that's pretty fun. That's pretty cool. And the mission statement analysis was another tool, a written statement to capture the organization's purpose and business philosophy. Just like I said, it's very, very important that we have those mission statements available to the public so that we could just get a feel of what's going on in the department or whatever organization that you're looking to join or anything. And the fourth and final tool that I found cool and very relevant was selecting data collection tools. It questions you, X elements of culture you examine, time dedicated to project, and availability to public info. So yeah, it's very, very vital also. And I'm going to just jump right back into the references. The first reference I saw was virtually in the book of Joanne Keaton. It said virtually all jobs, occupation, or professions rely on communication with other organizational members. That's a very, very vital thing. If you're going to be a part of an organization, you should be very, very well connected with people in your organization, because without communication, it's really not a good thing. And with this being the communication department, we should be we should take pride in communicating with each other. The second was each organization members is representative of the organization's culture and at the same time uniquely reflects the organization's culture. So yes, that's just like, for instance, I have a YSU Communications Department's t-shirt on and I go to a party or anything like that and I'm acting just flat out fool in public. I will be representing that. So anyone who wanted to go to YSU or anything like that, I could be that negative thing that can hold them back from going to YSU's communication department. The third was, do you choose the level of individual organization members? In doing so, are you likely to get rich detail, but detail that is biased from a particular individual's perspective? You should never, ever, I brought this part in my paper, you should never, ever just base your perspective on one person. You shouldn't. But in some cases, people do base their perspective on an organization or something or a business on just one person's perspective. And that can just alter their whole mindset on what they see in the organization. The third, why do people do what they do, where they do it? Very vital as well. An organization, you do what you do as far as the environment you in. More comfortable environment, like I expressed in my paper as well, and how it was in reference with this. If you're in a professional environment, you're going to be more. You're going to talk with much more class. Your grammar's going to be better. But if you're in a comfortable environment, you're going to talk how you would usually talk around your mom or your father, or aunt or cousin, or anything like that. The fifth one was the tool or tools you select to conduct investigation of an organization's culture will depend partly on the questions you want to answer. What elements of culture you want to examine the time that can be dictated to the project, the availability of public information about the organization, your access to the organization and its members, and the number of people available to work the investigation. That's a very, very explanatory in itself. I don't really think I need to elaborate on that. Nearly every organization has a mission statement and positioning statement or statement of values, a written statement to capture the organization's purpose or business philosophy. That was one of the tools that I use. It's the mission statement analysis, and I explained that earlier. A great deal of data that can be collected about our organization's culture through publicity and available sources. That was actually another tool, selecting data collection tools. A simple way to initiate culture investigation and ask organization members to tell you a story. So that was the first tool that I went over, tell me a story. And last but not least, I'm going to give you about 2 suggestions when you're dealing with an organization. First, you should find better ways to make the communication more personal when it's with students, because for me, for sure, I don't like to have a not personal relationship with my teacher, to be honest. I mean, it really has me unengaged in class, honestly. And not a personal level like you just know all about me, but just a cordial level that we can talk about things other than class. Sometimes we have a great relationship and things like that. So it's good always to have a kinda interpersonal relationship with your students or teacher. Have more communication classes that are relevant to political, financial, and social issues in society. Because, let's be real, I feel that if it's not relevant in society, there's no reason on why we should learn about it. If that's, that makes any sense. But I'm running out of time here. I hope you guys have learned something. I hope you guys really take this in consideration as far as, you being in an organization, all these things that I have evaluated. You have a wonderful day, and God bless.